So, thanks first of all to agreeing to have a couple of questions answered from our end. Thank you very much. So, maybe you can tell our viewers why you're here today at the United Nations at the Human Rights Council. What is your message?
We are here at the United Nations, hear our voice. We are a group of Iranians. We live in Switzerland, and we want to hear our voice that we want the freedom for Iran, freedom for the young people, especially for the women and men. We are all together, and we just want our freedom in front of the government. We want people help us, especially the kids.
Especially the kids. Okay, thank you. So I think the international audience has seen a lot of protests in Iran. Would you call it a revolution? What are your thoughts on what's happening in Iran recently?
It's mass revolution, and there is a bad mood in Iran, especially for the young people. They can't take it, and they all have depression, very bad depression. The life is going to be harder and harder for them. I talked with a young boy about the age of the 15 or 16, and he just said that to me that it's been better to die than live in this country.
Okay, I think that's a pretty shocking statement. I get that you're here. Do you think the situation is differently for women in Iran right now than it is for men?
They're all the same, but it's very harder for the women, but we are all the same.
Okay. And we've seen that you have a lot of images of people in the background. Can you maybe tell us and our viewers a little bit about who these people are and what happened to them?
Yes, for sure. There is some few pictures. It's just half of the people that they're dying by police shotgun. And the government said nobody killed, nobody died. But there is a 10-year-old boy, there is a young girls that they're raped and they're killing in this government, and it's gonna be worse and worse.
So a lot of people are driving by here today. What do you want them to remember if they see your protest? What do you want them to do in Switzerland, for example?
We just want them to know about Iran, and they don't believe the governments that they are telling the people, and in the United Nations that they just said, don't kill anyone, it's not that. The people are dying, the people are in bad lives, and we just want they know that there's no life. We are not alive, and we are dead with the people inside.
One last question maybe. So I think it's clear that you want the public to be more aware of what's happening in Iran and not to forget about the protests in Iran. So what do you want the United Nations to do? Do you have high hopes that they can change something?
We want they help the people, especially the girls and boys. They are in the jail. The father of the family are in the jail, the mother even, and we want them to help the people first, and then they told the government that it's end of this, and we should just stop it.
Maybe one last question. Do you think right now the people in Iran have their human rights protected? Do you think there are human rights right now in Iran?
No. The people in Iran, from the age of the smaller one till the old one, they didn't have the human rights. They didn't have the life, especially the human rights. It's a simple way.